I can use this.
Different. Use this one. Yeah, of course. Don't need to ask, just do. It's your house now. So now you're gonna have to make a tradition that you have to go to Glasgow every year.
Honestly, but we always heist. So our group chat is called the heist because we just never go in the normal way. So basically, I agreed to this, and then I was like, okay, I have to go. Last year, I managed to like work in one of the glamping areas, which meant that like I didn't need a ticket. I could be there and do makeup, and then I was like, I'll just go, and then if we'll find a way in. So this was my thing last year, how we managed to somehow get in. So this year, this had happened, and I was like, right, okay, now I guess I have to go because I really wanted to do Eliza's makeup. And so I was just like on it, like on the internet, searching like Glastonbury tickets, and there's so many scams, and I just thought, unless I'm meeting someone in person to do like a cash in hand exchange, then I'm not going to do it because I just don't trust anyone who's asking me to send them money online, etc., just from a Facebook group. And there were so many like scammers and things around.
Oh yeah, it's well dodged.
So I was just like, right, okay, like just don't do it unless it's like you're gonna meet them. That was just like my thought.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So many people I know that have been ripped off fake tickets.
So in the end, this random girl who I have like two mutual friends with, two mutual friends from when I lived in York when I was 15, reached out to me and was like, I've got 2 tickets. We can't go anymore because my partner works in Labour, works for like Labour Party.
Same.
Yeah.
Can you hold anything?
Oh no, I'm all good, thank you. Just organising. Works for the Labour Party. I don't know how to call it a company. And they couldn't go basically. So I was like, okay, I'm actually in York at the moment, so I could just jump on a train to Leeds in like half an hour and meet you. So I went and met her with my mum. She was like, I also have a second ticket, my boyfriend's ticket. I don't know if you know anyone that looks like him. I was like, oh my god, my friend Ellie's boyfriend looks exactly like him.
Oh wow.
So it was crazy because I looked like her and he looked like him. So that was perfect. So I've done that, got the IDs, because you have to have an ID with it just in case.
Oh, yeah.
And then
but with the name itself, or is it just, it's just a picture of the ticket? I've never been, so I don't know.
yeah, so on the ticket there's a picture and a name, so you have to have like the ID and you have to look a bit similar. But I know that they're not that fussy because they probably know that loads of people are like doing that.
Yeah, there'll be like no one at the festival.
Yeah. But it just like avoids people being able to resell the ticket for like loads more and stuff like that. It kind of makes it a bit more difficult. So I managed to get that ticket, went and collected it. I was like, great. And then I also, before I got to that point, was like panic emailing loads of, do you have anything on your skin at the moment? Okay. I was like panic emailing loads of glamping sites, like, do you need hair and makeup? Because I thought, even if I don't get a ticket, I can just work and then at least Eliza can come and get her makeup done like there. So I was like messaging this one guy and he was like, yeah, come, like I'd love to have you there. And I was like, full transparency, if I don't get a ticket, I'm going to get myself smuggled in on the Wednesday, so I won't be able to do it. Because, you know Kate, right? So Kate was like, you can come in my car, I'll just drive you in.
Oh wow.
Because Kate can drive straight in because she works in one of the backstage places doing photos. So I was like, right, okay, like that's my backup plan. Like if I don't,
maybe I should ask her if I can get back. I've never
you
been.
could do.
I'm gonna hassle that.
You could try.
But how many days? It's 3 days. Yeah.
So I'm going on Wednesday. You can kind of go whichever day you like. I'm gonna go on Wednesday until Monday.
I'm gonna live there. I love it.
Yeah, Wednesday till Monday.
I think it'll be amazing. I think it's quite intense though, like you really...
So intense. And I'm so far away from everything as well in that campsite, so I'm going to be doing my steps next week. So many steps. I always lose like so much weight at Glastonbury because of just the walking. It's crazy.
I said I want to do it. The thing is, the boyfriend I have, he's amazing in every way, but he's a very calm individual, so he doesn't have any attraction towards festivals.
Yeah, it's quite hedonistic.
Yeah, I quite like those things. I mean, I've done it a lot in my life, and I'd like to go. I'd like to just say I've done Glasgow once, but I don't want to be like 40 and be like, I've done Glasgow now. I'm like, I've done Glasgow.
Yeah, I do know what you... My dad's also going. He's never been in before.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, my dad's heisting.
Oh my god.
Which is just so funny.
Did you sort of say that from the Money Heist? Because I just watched Money Heist so recently.
Oh my god, it's so good, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty awesome.
Oh my god, I was obsessed with that when it came out. Me and my mum, I watched the first episode, I was like, Mum, I need you to watch this, I can't watch it alone. And we were like watching it like at the same time in different places.
Oh wow, no, it's
Sorry, lip balm.
Is my skin quite dehydrated? I don't know.
No, it's amazing. You've got gorgeous skin.
Thanks. Yeah, no. I definitely think there's going to be another one now.
Do you?
Yeah. My theory, I'll say, is because the first heist was based on his dad. Second heist was based on his brother. So surely the genius must have his own idea of a heist. Right?
Have you watched all of it?
Yeah.
Isn't there 3?
No, it's the heist of the...
Oh my god, I actually watched it so long ago now, I can't remember.
No, there's only 2 heists. The first heist is the Bank of Spain, I think it was.
Yeah.
Bank of Spain. And then there's obviously the big one where they steal the gold. I forgot his brother's name now. What's his brother's name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Starts with B. Anyway. I don't know. I forgot his name now. But anyway, but the thing is, like, the professor, like, the first heist was based on his dad's heist, and then the second one was his brother because he obviously died.
Yeah.
In the first heist. But surely he would have to have, like, an idea of his own. And the thing is, it's not about the money, because people are like, why would you want to continue being a robber if you're, like, well off and you don't need to? It's not about that. It's about sort of getting away with it. It's the intelligence. It's the plan.
Yeah, it's like the fooling the government and like.
It's an addiction, I think. So, I would be shocked if there wasn't one.
Have you seen the episode with the lady with ginger hair and a baby?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's. What happened in that one? That was the brothers' heist, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting all mixed up with them a little bit now.
Oh, it's been a while. Like, there's I don't know if you're into this one. What's it called? It's called The Boys. It's like evil superheroes. It's so fun. It's really,
is it good?
It's amazing. They've just released a new season now, so it's like probably one of the top most watched things like globally.
Okay,
The
Boys. Maybe I should watch that. Do you recommend? Is it like Money Heist?
I mean, it's a completely different subject, but basically, you think superheroes, your whole life you've seen superhero stuff, you're like, superheroes are good, they save the day. This is corrupt villain superheroes that are portraying to society, they're helping the world. But actually they're quite evil and they...
Is it about the government?
Aspects of it, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they just released a new season, but it's very gore, very visual, like sexual, like it's all...
I love the drama.
Yeah, I think you'll love it. It's like awesome and gruesome, but we were about to start the new season, but then we watched like a recap because we watched it like I think more than a year ago, the last season.
Okay.
And then it turns out they made like a little mini sub-series about this like girl who just discovered she had superpowers. But the thing is with these superheroes, their powers are weird as anything. Like basically she had stomach pain, she went to the bathroom, discovered she started her period, but she can control blood, so the blood starts to like float above.
What?
And then the mom came in like knocking like, are you okay? And then recognizing she had a period, and then the blood ended up becoming like a knife and then went and slit the mom's throat. It was gore. And then obviously, like, you know how in the movies, like, everything's just flowing out the body.
Oh my goodness.
And then the dad ran upstairs, and then the daughter screamed because she was so shocked. And then she screamed, all of the mirrors in the bathroom went and, like, stabbed the dad. And then that...
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's, like, so intense.
Oh my god.
And then, so that's basically how her superhero journey started. So now she's just been, like, enlisted into a superhero university, and her roommate is a girl. It's quite interesting. So this girl's got this talent where she can shrink into like a small person, but then we don't get like told until later in the scene like how she goes small. She actually has to like consume water and make herself throw up, and then she shrinks.
Right.
So they're bringing in like very like topical things about like, you know, self-harm, bulimia, that kind of thing as well. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
But then they love to make like a dark humor twist to it. So then like this guy's like, oh my god, I've always fantasized you, and he's like, I'd love it if you could like be a small person. And then she's like jumping on his penis, trying to like give him a hand job with her whole body like holding it.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, stand on my balls, and she like starts kicking. It's really weird.
Oh my god.
Like this is the new episode. I'm like, this, you can't guess what's gonna happen. It really keeps you on your toes, but it's like comical. It's got like deep underlying layers about like, you know, government and like how the society is like ruling the world, and it's quite cool. I think you'll like it.
Okay, interesting.
But what I've told you about this episode is completely like separate from the true series, which is all about evil superheroes. But yeah. Anyway, I'm quite excited to watch the rest of the episode tonight.
Yeah, wow, I'm hooked. Look up for me, my love. Yeah, I need to watch that. That sounds great. Did you ever watch Misfits?
No, I haven't. What's
That's
that about?
really good. So it's on Channel 4.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically about this like group of teenagers, I guess, and they all like have to do community service because they've done something wrong. And then there's this big storm that gives them all superpowers. And it's like also really kind of funny as well, like funny stuff happens, and it's good. I would recommend it. It's kind of like, did you ever watch Skins?
No, I haven't. Oh gosh, much to watch.
Yeah, Skins is like quite like an old school. I'd say I kind of like watched that when I was like at school, literally like in my teen years, and it's like basically quite like following like a group of teenagers, and they're all kind of like partying and like causing mischief and everything, like debauchery. And it's good, and it's just like it's good because it kind of just like follows their journey, and like they just get up to really hilarious stuff, and it's good. I'd recommend that one.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I suppose like for me the latest version of that was Sex Education. Have you seen that?
Exactly, that kind of like, but it's a bit more kind of hedonistic, I'd say.
Yeah.
Bit more party vibes.
Yeah. What I like is that we don't just stick to one like area of like series. We watch basically everything.
Yeah.
I forgot what the other one is that we watched recently. Oh, I forgot. Basically, it's like a series where they found a dead body somewhere in London in this back alley. But then
I know what you're gonna say, and it's different times.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
I've seen that.
Oh my god, I love that one. I remember the street name, Long Lane, but I can't remember the bloody episode. My
The
brain.
details.
So that one was really super cool. I enjoyed that. What else have we watching? I binged Bridgerton on Monday. The new
I've never
season.
watched it.
It's quite interesting. I think it's quite nice, and it's very like why amongst it's been celebrated like in terms of its popularity, because it's really inclusive. what's it? It's season 4 now. So season 3, I think, I forgot, don't quote me, but like won an award because it's the first time that they said a Pan-Asian female actor was the lead character.
Okay. Wow, that's great.
I mean, it's like, is what it is, but it's a stereotype. You think olden day British, it's all white individuals, but the programs are very inclusive and like sort of how in context like black individuals would like couldn't receive titles to be like lords and ladies, and then like throughout the season, you know, they're finding their ways into these roles and sort of how society's accepting them. And the one of the main characters is a small, quite chubby girl, but no one takes her seriously because she's trying to be educated and she loves reading and she doesn't want to be the typical housewife and just marries. And she's called the spinster, you know. So yeah, it's quite interesting how it's like sort of trying to take a modern look on old society.
Yeah, and like change it for the better.
What else do I like? Binge watch so much crap. I don't even know. I enjoy it though.
I started actually off topic, but I feel like you'd love this. Have you seen Fantastic Fungi, the documentary?
I haven't. I've seen it, but I haven't watched it.
Okay, I think you really need to watch that, especially you because of what you do. So it's all about mushrooms and how like mushrooms control everything and started life and all of that stuff. And it's just so interesting talking about how like mushrooms, I'm sure you know this already, but like mushrooms like connect the forest through like all their
mycelium network.
Yeah, and like if you take mushrooms, it like connects the parts of your brain. And like how apparently like there's a theory that monkeys ate mushrooms like when we were like developing as humans, and the like connectors is what started life because it was like changing the brain in like certain ways.
Amazing. Yeah, I do believe that.
Makes so much sense.
We went to this for my, I think it was my birthday last year. There's this event in Bristol called Wake the Tiger. Have you heard of it?
No.
Oh my gosh, this is like Creative Central. These people took like an abandoned warehouse and they converted it into like an event place, which basically they created it to look like this derelict place that was like an abandoned like place after like 100 years because we've destroyed the planet.
Yeah.
And then you sort of go in there and it's sort of about saying like the message and the theme behind it is like how can like we prevent from destroying the earth any further with like the electronics and all the plastics and you know being mindful. But yeah, they've just converted it. We went there 2 weekends ago to a new version of it. And there's like a trippy room where they call it like the brain, and then they've got these like huge mushrooms in the center, and the whole floor's got these like zigzag lines and that like spark up like lightning bolts, like representing it's the brain. I think you'd love this. There's like, I don't know, like
it's still 15,
there. Yeah, it's like a long-standing event.
Oh, cool.
There's like 40 rooms or something like that where people have recreated, and it's just very, in a sense, trippy and a lot of activity based. It's really fun. I think you would enjoy that.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
I just love how people can be. I've got lots of footage of it. Maybe I should post about it sometime, but I'm really lazy at posting.
It's hard to post all the time.
It's so unrelated to my work anyway. I'm like, look, I've been to a fun place. It's like, okay, tell me about health then. But yeah, it would. I'm into like seeing people be at their best in terms of like their creative expression, like really feeling in their power, and like the community of it as well. Like it takes more than one person to make something powerful come together, and just like, how do you think of that? Like, where does that come from, that thought, you know? Like people had like a whole wall of concrete, and then they would like put washing machines in it and like old telephones, and just saying like how like, you know, all of these electronics have like damaged the world, and like you know we're all gonna die soon and become an extinct species, but yay, we've got all of these material items.
Yeah, that's so true.
And it's just like, wow, that's very deep, you know. But yeah, it's almost like an escape room, but not really.
Like an immersive thing.
Yeah.
I love immersive stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of what I did. Was that 3 years ago? when the first season or 2 of Bridgerton came out, I love going to this event called Secret Cinema.
Oh yeah, I've been to Secret
I
Cinema.
love it so
I've been
much.
going there years. Do they still do it?
They
not seen
should do. I invested £1,000 in the company because they said they needed funding to continue their job, and I was like, oh my god, like I'll give you like everything I have. And that's what, so they aren't alive, but yeah, what it looked like is they ended up, it wasn't going to be secret anymore, but they ended up buying a massive venue. But yeah, I've been to 2 of them. I was supposed to go to 3, but my partner got really sick. It was that Dirty Dancing. We were supposed to go to that one.
Yeah.
But I went to Bridgerton one twice.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we went to this like costume shop and got like a really old school dress. It was amazing. Like proper Queen of the Ball type style. And then yeah, so many rooms, and you have to go. Which ones did you go to? I went to Blade Runner as well.
Okay, I'm like old school with this. So I went to like Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah.
I went to one that was like, I don't even know what it was called, but it was like a black and white old film.
Mm-hmm.
This was like the first one I went to when I was like at uni, so it must have been years ago.
Mm.
I went to one that was like an alien one, and I had to like land a spaceship. But I've realised that if you go up to the actors and you say, I'm the chosen one, they have to do something with you.
I think I went to that one. That was quite a while
The
ago.
alien one.
6 years ago.
I remember it was ages ago.
Was it like
There was like little labs that you can like...
It was on the top right, I remember a lab. But there was like this guy holding an umbrella, and then he like jumped off from the roof.
Oh my gosh, I actually don't know, maybe. Have you been to Punch Drunk?
No. Oh, there's so many things to do.
Oh my goodness. If you like Secret Cinema, Punch Drunk is like 12,000 times better than Secret Cinema.
Okay.
Like, you will love it, and I'm so excited to tell you about it.
I like become like a kid. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, it's like, so Punch Drunk, I'd say, is a lot more like finessed. Secret Cinema, I think sometimes they've started doing it a little bit cheaper. Like some things, like, I don't know, like it's not so believable, but like Punch Drunk is like next level everything. Like they go out all the stops.
Amazing.
And like the performers are just like phenomenal. Like every single performer is just like honestly unreal.
And are they doing it based on movies or?
It's not based on movies, it's just their own performances, but they have like a huge set. Like last time they took over, like it used to be like a weapon factory, and they took over the whole thing and like built this crazy set. It was like, there was like a street, there was like a house, there was like a massive big warehouse open space that people were like on these huge sculptures dancing around them. There was like a room with like loads of like fabric that you could run through, just like so many things happening at the same time. And they ask you to like be on your own throughout the whole thing so that you have like the most, I guess, vivid experience. It's really amazing. What's this one? Mascara, I think.
But that's what like the difficult thing is, because obviously to go to an event is not cheap, but when you could theoretically go multiple times because there's going to be something you haven't explored or gone through. Because obviously like because all I know is the Secret Cinema, you all have the main scenes that are being played out throughout like the main areas, but then some of the actors will pull you off and like take you into like a little library or a study or a back alley.
Love
and then you're like, oh my god, they're like, we're on a secret mission now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's so fun. That like all the secrets is so fun, isn't it?
What other one? I mean, I've done not Secret Cinema, but it was The Great Gatsby. I've done a couple of times with different scenes, and then there was this other place called the Moonshine Saloon. I did that many years ago.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Like it's literally just like a bar, but converted to old school, and then like people invite you in, and
I've never heard of that one.
yeah, it's like a cocktail making experience, like 3 cocktails, and then God, I got so drunk there. I was like, eehaw! Cowboy era.
That's
I love
fun.
it. I always would love to, like, I mean, you probably do this with your job, but I'd love to be like on acting sets and just see what it's like.
BTS, you mean, like
Yeah.
the making of?
Yeah, I think it'll be
Brushes more too.
super cool, and just I'm really inspired by actors, like how they can just like switch it
Yeah.
and do the same thing a million times without acting bored, or working with someone they don't like and they can like kiss them. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Also like models, like generally just models that can just like switch it on, you know, and like come up with like poses. I'm just like, wow. I did this shoot like not too long ago actually, and it was a model's fashion brand, and the model whose brand it was like directing the other models, and it was just insane to watch him like direct them because he knew exactly how they should be posing.
Oh, wow.
And it was just like next level direction because he just had done it for so many years, I guess, and he was so professional.
I love that.
It was really like inspiring to see actually. I really enjoyed it.
I mean, for me, my only experience was I went to what's this place? Morocco. I did couch surfing back in the day. I don't know if you know it. Do you know couch surfing?
Yeah, I think so. You can just stay on people's sofas and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was free back then, but I think it's monetized now since COVID. But I ended up.
Could I get you to look that way for me, just because with your face, just because the light's a bit brighter, and I just want to check you're blended. Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being like this like quite popular photographer who takes like photos of models for Vogue and like high level magazines. So I was just like, oh, thank you, because he stayed quite central in the city, so I was just literally going for convenience. And then he had another girl who was a model, also like coming around the same time, but she looked very I don't know what the word is. I wouldn't have guessed she was a model. Like I don't know how to say that. Like I was quite surprised to learn she was a model. Like very tomboyish, like hair down, and she had like tattoos everywhere on her body, and she had this huge tattoo of the devil tattooed on her chest.
Wow.
Like her tongue split in half, piercings everywhere.
Wow.
So like Suicide Girl kind of.
Yeah. Got you.
But like I didn't know about these things before. Yeah, I was like, you're a model, are you sure?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, but very in her energy, just very masculine, tomboyish, like I was like, you do like sexy photo shoots, like I literally cannot, like I can't envision this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, so like why did you agree to stay here? And she's like, oh, we're doing like a collab, I'm gonna do a photo shoot with him. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'd love to like learn and watch, you know, because I've never seen this like in real life.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but I don't really have clothes, so I'm just gonna wear my underwear. So I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, but I also don't really have makeup either. I was like, oh, I've got like an eyeliner. And I was like, this is not very prepared, is it, for like someone who's come like intentionally to come do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
But anyway, she went to the bedroom. And I was like, I don't know how long this chick's gonna take. Like, literally, she just has to take clothes off and dab a little bit of eyeliner. But when she came out, her energy was like,
wow, love this.
and I was like, I'm instantly attracted to you now. That is incredible. How did you do it? And just like the poses. And then they were like, you should join us. I was like, I have no idea what to do. Like, this is like far out for me. I was like, and like, I wasn't prepared for this. Like, all I have is a swimming costume. And they're like, yeah, well, the time is now.
Amazing. So you did it?
Yeah, I did. And like I said, I was super platinum blonde back then, so it kind of like looked like devil vs angel.
Oh, amazing.
I'll find the photos for you later.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'd love to see.
But she really like, because obviously I got shy, but she like so comfortable, because I mean, if I had to be alone in this guy's house and he's like, trust me, I'm like a top level photographer, he's like, take your bra off, I'd be like, no thank you, I'm going to go somewhere else now. Yeah. But she just took her bra off and would hold it, and it was like so professional. And I was just really impressed. And then, because he had a small flat in the city centre, so their next creative area was to go, he had like a no door shower with one sheet of glass, and then they sort of used going through the glass as like a, anyway. And I was like, oh my I look quite hot actually. This is incredible. Like, because I've never
Quite
seen
empowering.
I was like, I never thought of myself this way. Like, I'm quite playful, young, shy, but like now it's like sexy model lady.
Wow, I love that.
But it's very like, it's imprinted in my brain, like how it's not really how you look, it's how you carry yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, she literally just took her top off and put a little bit of eyeliner. Like, you can't even say she transformed anything physically.
Yeah.
But like her energy, and I was like, wow, like how do you do that?
Yeah, it's quite inspirational.
Yeah. So it's another life. I miss traveling a lot. You travel a lot.
Yeah, I go to India a lot. I generally go to India in the winter.
You can though, because I guess, but you don't do any makeup and stuff. Would you pack all of this with you?
Sometimes I'll take like a small kit, but I generally don't really work there because work just gets so quiet. And before then, it's kind of like crazy because it's like festivals, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's like shoots all the way up till like the end of December, and then it's just empty. Like January is quiet usually. Yeah, generally. And then I'm just like, I kind of want to just chill now.
How many months do you go for? Like all 3 months?
This year I went for 3 months. But I don't know if I'll go for 3 months again this year, December, because my parents are doing their house at the moment, and I'm like kind of trying to help them.
Do you live with them?
No, they
you don't. You live with your friends. Sorry.
That's okay.
And they in York as well.
Yeah, and my parents live in York, so.
Yeah, okay.
But they've basically been trying to build their house for like years, and I've been like literally 15 years, and I think now like they're getting old, so I kind of just want to make sure that I'm like around to help them. But they go to India, so that's why I usually go, because then we're together for Christmas.
Amazing. I was gonna say, because how do you survive for like 3 months?
Yeah, my mum and dad are there.
My parents survived me. That's brilliant. I'd love to do that. I don't know. I mean, I've been to India. It didn't feel like my calling of a place. I like the idea of Bali, Indonesia.
Yeah.
I love Asia.
Whereabouts did you go in India?
Mumbai.
Did you go to Goa at all?
We did, but we kind of went off. Sorry, I'm moving my eyes. We went off season, so it wasn't really.
Oh, I see.
My ex at the time was such a cheapo, honestly. Like, I was like, let's just go when everyone goes. He's like, no, we'll take the cheapest flights and the cheapest places.
Oh, that's
like,
a shame.
Yeah, so much so, like, when I put, I remember, it's just weird, but I remember this. Like, I went and I got rice and I put it in the trolley, and he's like, why'd you buy this rice? I was like, because I like it. And he's like, go get the cheaper one. I was like, but I'm paying for it with my own money. Like, can I not buy whatever? No. Like, it's 10p difference. No.
Oh no.
Like that kind of level, like that bad. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna work.
This is why some people are our exes.
Yeah, for many reasons, but yeah, I was just like, I don't enjoy that like limitations. Like, enjoy life.
Controlling.
Yeah, I'm quite, and like, good word you keep saying, but I'm quite hedonistic. I love enjoying things, pleasure of life. I think life is short, you know. I live by a philosophy. You gotta live a life of oh wells, or rather than what if, you know. Yeah, but we did. Basically, when you're a white person in India, every Indian person basically is a drug dealer. They're offering you drugs every 5 minutes. It's so funny. I remember we were on a motorbike driving through like a market. And the guy's like, literally, like, not even like 10 meters. He's like, bananas. And he's like, cocaine. When we drive past.
So funny.
And then, like, people will literally, like, find us and travel to us on their motorbike and be like, you want to buy drugs? I was like, my goodness, this is quite, like, intense.
I've not really spent a lot of time in Mumbai, but in Goa it's a lot more chill.
Is it?
Because we go to Goa at like peak season.
Yeah, I just think people make the place.
Yeah, the people were amazing. Well, yeah, we have like amazing friends there, so it does help.
Yeah.
And there's like a community there now, so.
Yeah.
What kind of colour are you feeling for like on your eyelids? Do you want a colour, or we could just do something neutral?
I think maybe like neutral.
I actually haven't bring my palette in here.
No, yeah, like obviously nothing too shocking that would take attention away from other things. Just sort of nice that sort of makes the eyes pop.
Yeah,
I do love like what do you call it, like nudie type colours with a bit of glitter. Yeah.
I think that's nice.
But yeah, maybe another time if I ever go to like what do you call it, like a black tie event or something, then you can like make those eyes pop. People like my eye colour. I don't remember what they are anymore. They're like a dark green now, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like greeny grey colour.
They change colour in my eyes. You will notice that with time. They're
That's
either
amazing.
blue, green, grey, hybrid. Sometimes they super light green. Sometimes they dark emerald green. Sometimes, yeah, very blue. I think they go blue when I'm sad. They're grey when I'm like sort of neutral.
Like mood rings.
Yeah, basically I'm moody.
You know the mood rings?
Yeah, I do.
They change colour.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm moody. No, like I'm moody. But you have similar eyes, I think, to me. I'm gonna look at them.
I have quite like a bit darker, I think, but greeny grey. I think my eyes change colour a little bit too, but I've not really noticed it that much.
Slightly yellowish in the centre as well. I'm trying to study, not like properly yet, but there's a modality where you can study the eyes. It's called iridology. I've got a little magnifying glass somewhere up there, but basically the shapes of your eyes, if there's like little dots or things like that, can basically tell you where your health issues are in your body.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like someone can like see if you have cancer or if you have a problem in an organ or diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Cute. What else? Yeah, and like in Chinese medicine, like in the whites of your eyes, if you have blood vessels everywhere, where they are can also tell you health problems. It's just crazy, but
wow. And look up for me. Nice, this is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just talking to myself.
I like it. I talk to myself all the time. That's good. Wow, that train sounds so loud now.
It's so nice in the studio, by the way.
Mm.
So there's yoga and stuff here too.
Yes. There's quite a lot of different things. So before, upstairs, you saw the one studio room. There used to be two, but then a mindset company bought out the studio and they've converted it into 5 rooms with 4 permanently rented out for doing a modality called CBT upstairs. Then people do like, and it's just like on the random, like lots of workshops over weekends and stuff like that. But that you can see upstairs on the reception wall, like what's coming up, like hypnotherapy. I think I've seen some chakra stuff or body movement. There are things in the ceiling in the studio, so you can do hot yoga,
Amazing.
Bikram style. So one of the yoga teachers.
Gorge.
One of the yoga teachers, he's like the one who goes all around doing Bikram yoga, Ashtanga yoga. He's really good actually. I've done a couple of privates with him as for like swaps. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how to do that. Then what's really nice upstairs is there's an Italian mama cafe as well.
Yeah, I saw the cafe, so cute.
I think they're there today, but like typically this place isn't open on weekends. I mean, obviously, if it's a practitioner that works here, then that's fine. But the life of this place is obviously not well known compared to the week. Then downstairs there is 12 rooms, but there is a reformer Pilates room. The machines in there. And then generally speaking, we get a bit of everything. So like osteopaths, physios, chiros, some aesthetic people, different spiritual people doing different things. I don't know all of the stuff. And then just across here is a gym.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's quite complete, I would say.
Yeah.
It's really nice. But people are not as like, there's a facialist as well. But yeah, people like, I was hoping that would be more like community.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do like enough like social events and stuff that brings people together. And even if we did, most people can't make them because of the timings.
Oh, I see.
But it's I do love it. I've been here for quite a while. I think like 6 years or something.
Oh wow.
I've tried whilst working at other places as well, but it just becomes a pain to have like I mean, you know, you always move the equipment, forgetting something somewhere, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Have you done any like spiritual work? Like, are you open to that stuff?
I'm actually a yoga teacher.
Yeah, cool.
I'm
gonna come teach upstairs as well.
I mean, I've not taught for a long time, but I say I'm a yoga teacher. I've been trained to do it, but I haven't done it for a long time. Does it look straightforward to me, like how you generally look?
So it makes me think, because I have 2 rooms here. If you ever like need to hire, like, especially on weekends, because obviously they're weekly working. If you ever need to like hire a place to like do people's makeup and stuff, I'd be happy. Because what's really nice, it's very central.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you do, you just sort of travel to people, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of quite mobile, to be honest. And generally I do ads now. Like I've been doing a lot of TV ads and campaigns and stuff lately, so
that's fun.
I actually don't really do so many clients, but I like doing clients. It's nice, you can be a bit more like social, you know.
But then is it like you have to do like the whole set of people in like 2 hours?
Speedy Gonzalez. Depends. Like it depends what the ad is. I'm doing an ad next week. Do you know Field, the app? So I'm doing a 2-day ad next week for Field, which is quite hilarious. And the makeup's super simple, and there's like 6 people a day, and I think it's kind of like broken up, so
fantastic.
Should be quite like straightforward. And then I'm just doing like some fake tattoos on them.
Yeah.
They have to be like tattooing each other.
I love that.
Okay, just look straight forward to me.
So much pressure to look.
And look here for me.
I'm actually doing I'm going to be in an article about breast positivity. So I had implants removed.
Oh wow.
About 6 weeks ago.
Amazing.
I've had them for a long time. So they've done an interview on 3.
Sorry.
They've done an interview on 3 women. So obviously mine is like removing implants and like being happy with my decision. Trying to obviously say like we don't need to be like this in public. The second woman is like a woman who just has like extremely large jungas and like, you know, has become comfortable in society. I think there's 4 women, sorry, been comfortable in society with them and not like wanting to get a breast reduction.
Yeah.
Then another lady, the really, really small breasts, and again not being like on the spectrum, convincing herself to get implants. And the last one is a woman who had cancer.
Sorry. Gorge.
Yeah, and the last woman, she had cancer and then had to have her boobs removed.
Oh wow.
But sort of like be feeling confident and comfortable with like, you know,
no
not
boobs.
really having anything there and, you know, not falling into like needing to get an implant or something.
Yeah,
like that.
interesting.
So I think you're just gonna really like give a stab at the industry and be like, you know, why are you making us feel like we have to be like these kind of individuals?
Yeah, I hear that.
But I think they're going to have like a makeup artist and everything, and they're gonna provide clothes and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. That's
So-
fun.
Yeah.
I love styling. Styling is fun.
Basically, if I need to call it, I'm like, hi. I think we're gonna, because I'm the trickiest one to secure a date, but I said the 25th of this month is the date I could do, so they said they'll
Okay.
get back to me.
Shall I check the 25th?
Yeah, just like maybe just in case, but like I say, I think they're going to have someone already. Like they probably like it's a magazine. I forgot the name of it because
Sure.
I don't know magazines that well.
Are you happy for me to? Okay, and just look down and forwards for me.
Down and forwards.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah. So you do it after the mascara.
I do it before and after.
Okay. It's such a different experience when doing it. See, you've got all these little dots on you tattooed.
Yeah, my friend in India does them for me every
It's
time.
amazing.
Every time I go and see her, we always say, "What is my intention and what do I need this time?" And do that.
I think you'd like to try Canberra. Have you
Oh
tried
my god, I've heard of it. It scares me a little bit.
You do it. I think it'll be really good for you. I'm feeling like that.
It's quite intense now.
Yeah.
It's an intense one.
But it's really worth it. And it's also quite good for, I had polycystic ovaries, and I don't know if you can those, and then it went away.
Wow.
Because it really rebalances it does many things, of course, but on a very like superficial level, it really balances the hormones.
Really?
Yeah, which is something that also, but I think your energy is quite deep and interesting, and I think that you're a very explorative individual, and I think that medicine is powerful in helping do that. And it's very powerful at bringing things manifest into your life. You know, so if you're like, I want to do this, I want to go there, I want to be this, how do I get there?
Blink whenever it's comfortable.
Oh, if I don't have to blink, I don't need to.
No, just be comfortable.
Do you have to go for like, I don't know, refreshers on makeup or like learn? I mean, do trends change that drastically with makeup or not really?
I actually didn't really train. I just kind of learned through lockdown. I had a glitter company to start with, and then in lockdown I was like, right, I want to take this more seriously. I want to be able to do the makeup, because I was spending all my money on the photo shoots and not spending my money on managing business. And I really enjoyed doing the photo shoots, and I thought maybe I should do a bit more of that. And then I started a short course at my old uni at London College of Fashion, and then it got cancelled after the second day because of the first lockdown.
Oh no.
But it was actually the most amazing thing, because it meant that I had this whole kit. I didn't have to pay for the course, and I had like years to practice because we had lockdown.
Yeah.
So I just started an Instagram page and just started posting makeup looks. I was just like trying stuff out, learning stuff on like TikTok. I'm just like trying to copy stuff.
On yourself, or did you actually have like friends coming over?
On myself mainly, because it was lockdown, and then I started doing some like test shoots as like things were being lifted. And one of my best friends, who I used to do loads of festivals with, she did costume. She was just getting into styling. And one of my other best friends used to work in a bar that I used to do glitter at, and she was getting into directing, and she put me on my first ever music video.
Oh wow.
And it was just like, it's so funny because now, like last week we all did a Spotify ad together. So it's all come full circle, and we're all kind of doing it.
Amazing.
And we just kind of like have known each other for years, and it's such a nice way of working. It's just like making cool stuff with your best mates.
I love it. I do think with this kind of work you have to be creative though, like
I think
it's
if
an
you
art,
can,
you know?
I think because I already had a makeup brand, I knew what I wanted things to look like. I just didn't know how to do it. So once I learned how to do it, I knew what I wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? It's like I just needed to know the techniques and like the things that you needed. So I also like assisted a little bit and just kind of like kept testing, kept doing test shoots and trying things and reading about it. And TikTok and YouTube is just like you can do anything with them, you know. Like I wouldn't mind doing a course at some point, but I kind of feel like when I did my textiles course, I felt like I left feeling less inspired because I felt like I had to jump through certain hoops. And I don't want to feel like that with makeup. I want to feel like I'm doing it how it feels right for me.
Yeah, intuitive, I think so.
And I think that sometimes doing a course can make you feel like you have to do things a certain way, when actually, if you have a way of doing it, it can be just as good.
I agree with that. You think out the box, and if you get put in a box, then you're gonna think like, oh, I have to do it that way.
I don't want to feel limited. So that's why I've kind of always actively tried not to work on a counter. Like I always like did like glitter jobs, and it was like the perfect thing because I could test out any looks. Like people would sit down and be like, do what you want, and I'd be like, okay, I need to test this look out.
It's the same here. Like I'm quite an experimental practitioner, and because I do so many things, and then I think, oh, I'm gonna combine this and this stuff, and then I'll just think of ideas. I think that's where my creativity comes in, and I'm like, need a guinea pig, and people are like, me. I'm like, oh, yeah, like I'm like, you don't know where this is gonna go. Yeah, people.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like sometimes I'm like, oh. Sorry, I don't know if I smudged the left eye. No, it's okay. I feel quite lucky with my eyebrows. They like literally never grow. They just stay like that. I wax it like maybe once a year.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah.
They look great.
I do think I'd love to get them dyed though, like to match my new hair colour. I think it'll shock you when I'll show you the photo of like how I used to look. I'm like old now. Old and tame and professional. Whereas like back in the day I was like, wow.
We're all getting older.
Age is a strange thing, isn't it?
So strange. It's a love-hate.
Yeah. Like, because I love that, like, I can do what I want, I can make the decisions, you know, whatever you want to do with your money.
And have ice cream for breakfast.
Yeah. Love that.
Okay, step forward to me.
Most people I speak to say that their best years were in their 30s and 40s. Obviously, don't have enough information yet to confirm that, but
I wonder though if that's because that's what they can remember.
yeah, maybe.
Because I feel like I can't remember that much from when I was younger, because I was just like, I don't know, I'm not paying attention probably.
Well, I think like I always say like for the first 15 years it doesn't count, right? Then like you're spending like trying to navigate through life, like how to grab what you want to be, what your identity is. Then you have to like do something with your life, and most people don't really know what they want to do. Like majority of people just like figuring it out. And then also navigating relationships, and then sort of when you get to your mid-20s, you're like, okay, I'm sort of starting to understand who I want to be now.
Is that okay?
Yes. What would not okay feel like? Are you pulling it?
If I like accidentally nicked your eyelid.
Oh yeah.
It has happened. Is that okay? I always get so worried because like it's so painful if it's not in the right position.
I've nipped it like a few times in my life, but it's not like super bad. I suppose you just respond. I would be like, ow!
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are so mute, you're like, well, what? No. I like your nails, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I need to get them redone before last time.
When is Glasgow?
It's in, I think, 11 days. I get a notification every day saying how many days.
I definitely can't go then. We got free flights to Mexico.
Wow, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy how expensive it can be though. Like, you fly to Cancun, if you want to just, it just comes from my boyfriend's sister because they got married last year.
Yeah.
For 2 people for 10 days is like $8,000.
Wow.
Like, just to stay in a hotel with some food. I was like, what?
Wow.
Anyway, I was like, okay, so we got free flights. Then I checked out all accommodation, which was through the roof. So then I did an Airbnb for 10 days for 300 quid, which is an absolute steal. With like hammocks, free motorbikes right next to the beach. And obviously kitted out so you can do whatever for food. Yeah, so I think it's going to be cool. But excursions are expensive. Just to go see that pyramid, Chichen Itza, it's like 300 quid just to go see it.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's a very famous, I keep forgetting the name of it, like underwater.
Is it Explore? Oh, I know what you're going to say. With the caves?
Yeah. Like, my brain's saying like Samud, something like that.
Oh, I can't remember what they're called, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, apparently a meteorite hit there and then made all those holes under the earth.
Wow.
And then all of those underground tunnels basically all link to each other. So if they said if you could hold your breath for like hours and swim through, you could like go visit all the caves.
Wow.
I always forget the name. It bothers me. So yeah, I think that would be super cool.
Could I get you to get that video with your...
Sorry, everywhere. Yeah.
Thank you.
But there's like a very like, I guess equivalent like Goa, like a place called Tulum. I don't know if you've heard of it, but I've never been before.
Have I been to Tulum? I've been to Cancun and Mexico City.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go to Cancun, rent a car, drive an hour and a half down to there. But apparently it's like very like healing place. People are really connected there. But apparently lots of multimillionaires live there, so it's been quite expensive.
I've been to Oaxaca. That was amazing.
Oaxaca?
Yeah, Oaxaca was
And it's like Oaxaca.
like the restaurant, but like the place.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I don't know. My boyfriend found on Instagram last night, apparently there's a gym there, like a famous gym.
Oh, Jungle Gym.
Yeah, you went to that. Like,
I've been to one of them in Puerto Escondido.
Oh, was it worth it?
It was really cool.
Do you have to pay to go in?
Yeah.
Is it a lot?
I can't remember. I actually don't know if I went in, I just saw it. I think things are cheaper there generally though. Generally than in the UK.
Well, my friend said that they would like fast most of the day just because food was so expensive. But I suppose she wasn't working.
Maybe for them is different.
I'll find out.
I don't know.
Come back half my size. Yeah. But that's why I thought with the Airbnb, because if you stayed in like a hotel room or something outside of the resort hotels, which are all inclusive, then food's going to be like impossible because you have to either eat at the restaurant or go out. But it is quite safe. I mean, Mexico City, I'm not sure, but Cancun and sort of all around there, I think is quite safe. So it should be good to go out to some restaurants and sort of eat local.
Yeah.
What's your favourite food?
Oh, good question. I love Asian food. I love like pho, Vietnamese.
I love it as well. I'd say that's my number one. It's just so fresh, light, and nourishing.
Yeah, it's just easy. Like if I'm ever like hungover, I always get a pho because I feel like it's warm, it's healthy, like it feels like it just gives me life straight away, and it's so easy to like digest. I don't know.
No, 100%. I agree with that.
I love a pho. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit of powder. Tiny bit of this one. Bit blush.
Do you have brands from everywhere?
Yeah. I get sent quite a lot of bits actually. I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, because people just sort of like, please try our product, and then probably you can promote it more.
Yes, because I tag, so it actually is so good because it just saves so much.
Yeah.
Because it's so expensive sometimes.
I mean, for me, makeup lasts forever, but I don't know if you go through it quite quickly or not.
Some stuff I do, some stuff less so, but I feel like there is expiration dates on things. So I would say be a little bit careful, but generally, if it doesn't seem like it's off, it's generally fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm aware of the expiration date, but I was just looking at stuff and I was like, I think it was the end of last year, having sort of like a spring clean, and I was like, this makeup's like from my mom, and like that's from like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should go in the
My mum used to work for YSL, and we were sorting out the house the other day, like the old house, like because they're moving, right? So we found all my mum's old samples and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's quite amazing. I was like, oh my god.
Should go in a museum.
I know, it's so cute.
I guess you couldn't use any of it 'cause it's well old, isn't it? I don't know. Some stuff I'm sure you could.
I could use it on myself. I wouldn't use it on.
Yeah, because you don't want that
just in
risk.
case.
Yeah. Like, just that it just takes one person, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. One reaction to something that's not been cleaned properly.
Yeah. It actually happened. One of my clients the other day. She has a skin peeling business. And then I don't know obviously much about it, but obviously your skin peels. But someone had a bad reaction on their arm, and she's like, I can't come to our appointment because like this person has like a 3rd-degree burn.
Oh my goodness, that is so scary.
I was like, what do you do for that? You can't unburn the skin, you know?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's quite scary.
Yeah, it's the same for me. Like, I mean, obviously not to scare you or anything, but it's like the same thing in my context would be like a drip. Like, what happens if I put a big bubble inside you? I could kill you, you know? It's like, to do medical work is quite serious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite scary.
Yeah. And obviously there's some chances out there that are always looking like for like a free ride or another session or something like that. But I haven't experienced that personally, but I hear not so nice stories. Do people like ever complain when you make them like, oh, it didn't last as long, you have to do another session, makeup?
Not really with makeup. With tooth gems sometimes, because I do tooth gems too.
Oh yeah, I have a client who does them.
Oh cool.
They last quite a while by the looks of it.
Yeah, they do. But sometimes it basically takes 72 hours for it to cure. So if people like drink or eat something that's like hard or something like that, sometimes it can like come off within them days. And that's happened before, but I just do it again for them. I don't charge them for that. So it's kind of easy to rectify.
Is it quite a popular service?
I think it's getting more popular. I think this year it's going to be really popular. We're going to do it at Glastonbury.
Yeah, no one. I suppose maybe people are taking lots of drugs and they're not eating at all. Just blasting the water. That's what is a good business, is you should be a water salesman at that event.
Yeah, I think they have free water.
I suppose they're also just becoming a little bit more and more conscious, aren't they? If I could go, I think my friend's selling ice cream there again.
Oh, that's cute. That's so wholesome.
It's a health-based ice cream. It's quite good actually. She's
amazing.
Because you love Indian,
Just look up for me, man.
like India as well. She's Indian and she's made like Indian spiced ice cream. So it's like very like original flavors. It's really good. Spiced chai latte. She's made like what is this one? A cacao and pistachio and rose. Turmeric ice cream.
Wow, I love that.
So,
I love turmeric.
Yeah, it's very good. And then she's got like mint chocolate chip. I think vanilla. I forgot the rest. But she goes to all the festivals. She's an amazing person. But yeah, I suppose festivals are like becoming a little bit more and more conscious, aren't they, these days?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Glastonbury has to be, otherwise I don't think you'd be allowed to function.
Mm.
I actually really love just the lip balm on your lips
Yeah,
with this look. Do you have like a clear
I do.
gloss or
I do. I brought one. Happy to do that. I kind of prefer it. I always find lipstick smudges wears off.
I think it looks nice. Okay, whenever you're ready, if you'd like to have a look. I actually have I got a mirror?
I've got a mirror in the bathroom.
Okay, perfect. Oh wow. If there's anything that you want me to change or add or anything, I can also add like if you want any lashes or...
Lashes?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done lashes before.
I kind of feel like this is quite like glowy natural at the moment.
Yeah, no, I really like it. I think it's simple, it's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's really good. It's really good. Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm just taking it all in.
Have a minute, I'm going to just clean a little bit and then if there's anything else you'd like me to add, I can do that.
This doesn't look like me, it's quite cool. No, it's really nice. Really, really nice.
It was nice to not rush actually.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect for what I need, like in terms of what face I need for today.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, and it's also nice because it's I don't know what the right word is, but it's like it's not plastered on. So if I wanted to do something a bit sporty after sweat,
Yeah.
I won't get too many pimples.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kind of natural glowy looking.
Yeah. My boyfriend probably is gonna be in like 5 minutes. So.
Oh, perfect.
I like literally never dress up. See?
Would you like some setting spray or some hairspray?
I don't know too
Okay.
much about it. Do you
I
think
might
need
just
it?
give you a little bit just to like kind of hold everything on the face.
I don't know what you put on my face, but it smells pretty in a nice way. So it means my face is gonna stay on now. I've never put setting spray on. I know it's really shocking for you.
No, that's fine. I'm just doing hairspray, so. I wonder why that person couldn't do your hair. That's so weird.
I know. I really know. I'll try.
I was thinking like, wow, I wonder what it could be, but
I can try find the photos because I took obviously like when I thought like okay it's done now. I took a photo and then it's like oh no it's not gonna stay and then it fell out like when she was doing the next bridesmaid. I was like oh this is not good. So she had to get creative. I just thought for someone who's literally a hairdresser, like for more than 20 years, I was like, surely like you've done someone with thick hair before, like that's not an abnormal thing.
yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think, and what I think which was difficult for her, which I think threw her off her game, was I was the first person.
Right, so she was just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But my friend was quite funny because she wanted her hair like in a what's it, a fish plait.
Oh yeah.
It's like no one else can have this. So I was like, okay, I don't care. You have to be the prettiest.
Oh wow.
But I just love how girls get on like, of course, on their bridal day. They just want to make sure that they are the best.
Special.
Yeah.
Okay, my love, you're free.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing, and thank you for being really good with time as well. And you probably could do it. It's perfect, not running over.
No, it was absolutely perfect that amount of time.
I'd just like to end off this video with sending a very big thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, and I really hope it has helped you in a specific way, whether that's relaxation, education, awareness, or just really helping bring some calmness and stillness to the mind. And on that note, as this video ends, please can I ask if you can like and subscribe or even comment on how you felt about this video, and if it helped you or if you learned something from it. And I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are in the world, and inviting you to come back next week for another video. This is Star Friedenberg, empowering your mind and body through wellness consciously.